everybody. Hello, good morning, happy Monday, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So glad to see everybody today and hope everybody is feeling happy today. So welcome also to everybody on Facebook Live. We're glad you've joined us today too. Slight change in plan today. Roy Zimmerman was unable to be with us today, so he's going to be with us another day very soon. And we are so fortunate to have our Monday host also as our Monday singer. And there's no sad faces in the room about that, I know. Yep. Yay, Kathy B. Hello, 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 everybody. So glad to see you all. Welcome to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Arts Daily Antidote of Song. I think it's day 280 today. I should really check and get this right. So really super excited to be with you all in this room again. Yesterday was magical. Can I see just some hands? We got to hear songs from people in the room yesterday, or verses, and it was really, really neat. So for anybody who's new, we're here every day at 12 noon Eastern time for some singing and some chat. Today, we're actually going to have 2 songs as an added bonus to being a Monday. Always good for Monday to do something special. Lyrics will be in the chat to both songs. The donate link is in the chat as always. My email in the chat in case you want to get on the Daily Antidote email list or just send me suggestions or comments. I want to thank Binta Kulabali coming in from San Francisco running the tech, and Nico Rossi DeMattis coming in from upstairs running the tech. Thank you guys so much. And Kathy Bullock, host extraordinaire and musician extraordinaire, coming in from Berea, Kentucky, who is such an incredibly present and strong member of this community. Kathy B., we are so excited to sing with you today.
So happy to see you. Happy Monday. It is Monday, isn't it, y'all? Happy Monday, y'all. Oh, my goodness. We made it through the weekend. Take a deep breath. Because you can. Because you can. Breathing in and breathing out, because everybody didn't get to do that today. I am so happy to be here with all of you. Just to see your faces, it just brings joy to me. Let's just sing a song that has to do with a hope and about working together as a community. And it's an old spiritual. Walk together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. And even though it's talking about the promised land, there is also power in our words, that there is hope, that we can be together, and there's power in what we do. We might not know how it looks, but we know we're going forward. Here we go. I'll just do the melody one time. It goes, walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Try that with me. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Next part goes, walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. And it's meeting, not meeting. Meeting. We're going to do it in the dialect, y'all. There's a great, and what's very important is you must move. Must move. You can clap if you want, and smiling is quite important. Or at least not a frown, you know? It's something about if you choose to do this, even if you're feeling like muckety muck, it helps bring you up, okay? And then there's another part that says, gonna sing and never tire. Sing and never tire. And you sing it again. Sing and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. And I'm purposely not giving you more than that, because when people sang this song, they really didn't go over the parts. They just came together and sang and added it in. And if you want to even move with it, it's quite all right, because it's a marching song. Here we go. There's a great camp meeting. Or you can do it in your mind. But the idea is that we're moving forward today as a community. Here we go. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Now let's do one that's not in the in the chat. Let's say work together, children. Y'all ready? And work together, children. Don't you get weary. Work together, children. Don't you get weary. Work together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Now let's sing together. Oh, sing together, children. Don't you get weary. Sing together, children. Don't you get weary. Sing together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting, the promised land. And go to the next part. Gonna sing and never tire. Sing and never tire. Sing and never tire. There's a great camp meeting in the promise. Oh, sing together, children. Don't you get weary. Sing together, children. Don't you get weary. Sing together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Do you have another verse for me? Beside working together, children, walking together, and singing together. Do you have another one?
How about healing together?
Heal together, children. Here we go. Oh, let's heal together, children. Don't you get weary. Together, children. Don't you get weary. Heal together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Celebrate together, children. Don't you get weary. Celebrate together, children. Don't you get weary. Celebrate together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, sorry. My phone did its thing in the middle of our song. In the promised land. So we'll come back to it maybe at the end with some additional songs, parts that we have that you all want to share with us. That is going to be marvelous. So we go out singing and moving and just, the way that we engage with the rest of our day. Dance together. Woo, yeah, baby. Okay, now I want to switch to the song, a second song, which I think I've done before, but it's a reminder again. It's called Build a Bridge. I think it was done by a gentleman, but I can't remember his name right now, but the copyright is the Gaither Singers. Having and Alvin Slaughter sang this song for thousands of people together. Let's work hand in hand all across the land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge. So the idea is that regardless of what we might see and despair and feel things that feel brokenness and wounded, that with the power of our words, we can choose to seek better and to make a better world for us all. One voice, one person at a time. And that's what this song is about, building a bridge. So the melody I'll play goes like this. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge. Let's do that again. I gave you a lot. Let's work hand in hand. We go. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge. Beautiful, beautiful. Next part goes like this. Long and, is it high and wide or wide and high? Let me see. Long and wide and high. Long and wide and high, cross the great divide. Oh, I know it's time to build a bridge. Long and wide and high. Long and wide and high, cross the great divide. Oh, I know it's to build a bridge. You know, as I was singing this, I saw a little bit, real quick thing on the chat that Storm was saying how important it is. Not only we celebrate together, but that we mourn and cry together, because there's too much of doing this alone. There is so much power in us as a community being seen and heard and felt in empathy. So yes, absolutely. As we continue to sing the song. Okay, let's go from the back to the beginning. Let's work hand in hand. All along this land, all across this land. Okay, I think, Benta, you put the verse in there too, right? Because I couldn't find my oh yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we'll sing the first verse chorus, and then I'll do the verse. You can sing along with me if you want. And then the chorus again, verse, and the chorus. Okay, so we just did the chorus. Let's work hand in hand. Let's work hand in hand. And there's a harmony. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. And I'll just give you a taste of that. Here we go. From the beginning. Let's work hand in hand. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge long and high and wide, across the great divide. Oh, I know it's time to build a bridge. We can stand united on the common ground of love, in spite of all we've done and who we are. And though our many differences have driven us apart, today with all my heart I pray, let the healing start. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge long and high and wide, across the great divide. Oh, I know it's time to build a bridge. Next part says, there's overcoming power. We can change the victory if we pray in one accord, trust and believe. Yeah, love will grow as visions show us joy we've never seen, binding us together as we sing in harmony. Let's work hand in hand all across this land. Oh, I know we can build a bridge long and high and wide, across the great divide. Oh, I know it's time to build a bridge. Oh, I know it's time, y'all, to build a bridge. Oh, I know it's time to build a bridge.
Kathy B, bringing us the just right song on the just right day. Sometimes I think there must be so many songs about exactly all of these things, healing and community and bridges, because maybe we've been at this for a while. I don't know, trying to get it right for many, maybe centuries, maybe thousands of years.
We need reminders. And we need reminders, you know, and because there are all kinds of thoughts that are going on and images in our minds. And for me, I know a reminder of what I'm really about, and it's about healing and connection and moving forward, because I feel like when I win, I want everybody to win. I want us to be in a win-win situation, that we all move forward. When one is lifted up, then one falls, we all do. And I think these songs help remind us
Yep.
Remind us of that. And remind us of the hearts in so many people, especially when I look into all of your faces and your eyes. And that we're not alone. Thank you, Doug. Reminder that we're not in this by ourselves. And that's one critical of the many things that this Daily Antidote of Song helps us remember. So I come from here lifted and ready to fly and move a little while longer, Well, a lot while longer. But anyway. Building
Kathy.
a bridge. And how do we build a bridge? One by one. Sometimes it's just the littlest thing. It could be a smile. It could be listening. It could be sharing heart to heart. A gifting of your presence. And I don't think we can overestimate the power of love.
I think, Yep, Kathy, that's so amazing. And, your idea of a smile, I think, lots of us have experienced that notion that you make an act of kindness that is received by somebody in a way that's even more than you could have expected. And I think that is one of the ways we can build a bridge or cross the divide, is to be who we are out there in the world and hopefully be encouraging people to respond back in similar ways, no matter what your differences are, that you can just be coming together on the simplest little things. And really, really good reminder on a day, as you said, Kathy, the images and everything else might make us feel like everything's kind of like arm's length away, where we're inclined to not want to see the images and not want to, and exactly, we have to just turn it around, bring it in closer and sing and make that change for ourselves and for everyone else. And thank you. So I love how you say you don't have any words of wisdom when we're talking ahead of time, and then you come out with these amazing words of wisdom. And I also, you're so good. You're so eloquent. I also love how you are singing along and you say wide and high instead of high and wide, and then you apologize. And I think you don't need to apologize, because that's the folk process, right? Like all those songs that we know where we say there's many different versions. What it is it was somebody on stage flipped a word and that became the new version, right? So
I do that all the time with my choirs. I say, okay, if we make a mistake, that's just the new version of the song for that particular piece. I say that all the time, but then I forgot it myself. So we can sing at the end when it's time to rock out. We can add march together, children, and I saw dance together and mourn together. And
beautiful.
Rise together.
Beautiful.
All of it works.
Yep.
Y'all have such wisdom. I'm telling you, it's just. Did anybody tell you that you're marvelous today? That you look marvelous? If they did, I'm telling you right now. I'm even looking at myself. I don't look so sleepy. It's not things underneath the pockets of the eye, but yes, you're right.
And the way, you know how we say we can hear all the people singing even when they're on mute, so we can also see all of you off video, and you all look marvelous too. Just letting you know. So,
that's what I'm saying. I'm
right there with you.
We're not alone, y'all. Our team, our family, we got okay. Anyway, I'll wait till whatever other announcements you have, and then we'll rock it once more.
I don't have any announcements, but if you put words into the chat for Kathy to sing, throw them back in there again, so they're all down at the bottom so she can see them. And maybe don't throw anything else in unless you're throwing in a word, so she's got them all in a row. That'll make it easy
so
for her.
I have just to put the word. I got march. I had dance. I
see
had
pray.
mourn.
And pray. Somebody just put in pray.
Pray. And then there was mourn. That really struck me.
Love.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do all these.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm gonna start in the lower key, and then I'm gonna move up. If I can play the notes. Okay. Now let me go here to the chat so I can see what we got here. Let me pull this chat down. Hey.
There's smile, there's sing, there's laugh, there's.
Okay, what I want you to do is call it out, Joe, because I can't
I'm
see.
I'm gonna call it out.
So we started with march. Y'all ready?
Got it.
Oh, march together, children, don't you get weary. March together, children, don't you get weary. March together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
Pray.
Pray together, children, don't you get weary. Pray together, children, don't you get weary. Pray together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
Rise.
Oh, rise together, children, don't you get weary. Rise together, children, don't you get weary. Rise together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
About include.
Let's include together, children, don't you get weary. Include us together, children, don't you get weary. Include together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
Let's do hug and then let's do laugh.
Hug together, children, don't you get weary. Hug together, children, don't you get weary. Hug together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, don't forget we said mourn. Mourn together, children, don't you get weary. Mourn together, children, don't you get weary. Mourn together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
About smile and then love.
Smile together, children, don't you get weary. Smile together, children, don't you get weary. Smile together, children, don't you get weary. It's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Are we gonna laugh? Yeah, laugh together, children, don't you get weary. Laugh together, children, don't you get weary. Laugh together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting, the promised land. It's a great camp meeting, the promise. Oh, believe, believe together, children, don't you get weary. Believe together, children, don't you get weary. Believe together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting, the promised land. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Oh, did we say love together, children?
That was, well, I was going to close out with love. We should close out with love, yeah?
Love together, children, don't you get weary. Love together, children, don't you get weary. Love together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. There's a great camp meeting if we love in the promised land together forever. Yes.
Woo! Kathy B. So we wanted to keep throwing words out just to see how many more ups.
Oh, no, I didn't see. There were more?
No, I'm saying we were going to see if we could keep getting you to go up another step until.
No.
Yeah.
I had to stop. I said to stop here.
I love it. I love it. We got to hear your beautiful soprano on so many different levels, and that was gorgeous. Thank you so much. And what an amazing, amazing song to close with, an amazing sentiment to close with, and a better energy level maybe going out than we had when we came in, and maybe also a better space in our heads as we're trying to figure out how to be in a better space. This really makes it happen in such a, little 30 minutes of jazzing it up and relocating yourself. And now go out and put that out there in the world in whatever.
Yes, we got a jab of joy today, y'all. And somebody said Benta was looking gorgeous today. Benta, I'm just saying, baby, rock it. That's all. I just wanted to say.
Woo!
And of course, Joe, you're looking marvelous every day. Nico, we're so happy to have you here to help us out with the tech. I help all of us out. And every person who is here mentioned today, my heart is always filled when I'm thinking I'm alone and having to go through all of this. I can look at your faces and I have joy, I have hope, and I feel the love. Thank you.
Kathy Bullock, thank you so much. Almost getting us out of the room without crying, but right at the last second. Thank you so much. And you are exactly right. Everybody in this room is looking beautiful today, even the people who are just joining right now as we speak. And I'm so, so happy, Kathy, that you came in and gave us all that energy. And for everybody in the room, there's an email coming in a little bit with lots of the collected things from yesterday. The collected works of this week's Daily Antidote will be emerging by email this afternoon. Thank you so much for being so patient. And Kathy B., do you want to help me say goodbye to everybody? I'm actually thinking we need to say goodbye to everybody and tell them they look beautiful. Jane in the UK, you look beautiful. And Ida and Whippy and Campbell and Natalia, you look beautiful. Deborah, you look beautiful. Arlene, you look beautiful. Sarah, you look beautiful. You want to take some, Kath?
Carolyn, gorgeous, darling. Susan, beautiful. Kathleen, marvelous. Gabe, beautiful. Nancy, we love your cow.
It's a beautiful cow.
Beautiful cow. Pete and Janet, marvelous. Luda, wonderful, busy, gorgeous, my darling. Fred, just magnificent, magnifique. I forgot how to say it. Magnifique. I used to say that, you know. Dan, marvelous. Kevin, rockin'. Barbara, beautiful. Ann, beautiful. Nicola, wonderful. Lee, marvelous. Deli, you getting it, honey, getting it. Nancy, great, fantastic. Jan, wonderful. Sandra, marvelous. Susan, Marvy, darling, Marvy. Who am I missing?
Storm, you look beautiful.
Take it over.
Storm, you look beautiful. Anne, you look beautiful. And Pete, you look beautiful. And Bonnie, you look beautiful. And that smile is always beautiful. Katie, great to have you today. So glad you're here. And you look beautiful. And that's a beautiful pattern on your shirt. And Rosalie, you look beautiful. And Kathy, you look beautiful. What a beautiful smile. Jamie, you look beautiful. Thank you for being here today. Janet, you look beautiful. I can see your energy from all the way over here. Jane, great to see you. You look beautiful. Kat, you look beautiful. Thank you for coming in today. Sheila, gorgeous. Thank you so much for being here today. Aloysius, absolutely stunning. Thank you for being here today. Lynn, you look gorgeous. Thank you for being here. David, you are beautiful. Thank you. Doug, you are always beautiful. And Bob, thank you for coming in today. Didn't even see you. Oh, you just came in at the last minute. Yeah, hello to you. And you know, Mabel, who we can't see, looks beautiful. Tremendous. Amazing. Valerie, you look beautiful. See, yes. She turned her camera on so that we could actually, I love it. Good job, Valerie. Martha, thank you. You look beautiful. And Dick, you look beautiful. And Kathy, you want to take Gwen and Melinda, who are off camera?
Gwen and Melinda, I can't see you, but I can just feel you. And wherever you are, look in the mirror and say you are marvelous, because you are.
And Melinda put flowers up as her picture, which I just want to point out. As I mentioned yesterday, you're supposed to look at flowers to reduce your blood pressure instead of looking at people doing things down in Washington, D.C. that we don't want to look at. So look at some flowers today. Yes. Send each other flower pictures. Send me flower pictures, and I'll put them in the email. Yes. Actually, people did send me flower pictures yesterday, so thank you, folks who sent me flower pictures.
I also love to look at the river. Or even streams, or the beautiful water, and I love gorgeous trees. I mean, it's just a reminder of something bigger than me, when I see the beauty of nature and the freedom, just being gorgeous.
So perfect. Kathy, you want to know what I did? I did not say goodbye yet to everybody on Facebook Live, probably because I wanted everyone in the room to unmute and tell Facebook Live that they look beautiful before we leave today. So please go ahead and unmute and let's all tell Facebook Live.
Facebook
Live, beautiful. Beautiful. You are beautiful, Facebook Live.
Marvelous, darlings. Just marvelous.
Absolutely fabulous.
Fabulous.
Thank you, everybody. So I am so glad you all joined again today. And if we missed saying goodbye to you, just stick around and we'll say goodbye to you as everyone's popping out of the room. Please pop in the room tomorrow for another fabulous song. And probably it will be about hope and love and joy and building bridges. And it's in the ways that so many songs are. So thank you again to everybody. And love you all and can't wait to see you tomorrow. And thank you for helping me say goodbye to Facebook Live, which now I'm actually going to really say goodbye to Facebook. Hi, Facebook Live. Thank you for being here.